Well, hello, hello. Let's hope everything is connected. Welcome to YouTube stream during Scrap Your Heart Out live stream hop. And let's hope it is going to show up as it should be. So I'm just getting ready. Oh, I have the first person coming. It's Marina. Marina, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you just confirm everything is fine? Hello, hello. Oh, Angela, my beautiful channel supporter. Thank you so much. Okay, so everything works perfectly. Thank you so much for joining. I don't remember when was the last time I was doing proper scrapbook page. So I accepted the challenge, and because it's International Scrapbooking Day, today we're going to do a proper scrapbook page. And I hope that you are going to enjoy it. So this is the moment now when we are going to help others to find us. If you can share that information on Facebook and Instagram, that would be lovely. I'm hoping that it's going to be beautiful YouTube hop, and I know that it's very busy day. International Scrapbooking Day is something that doesn't happen too often, so there's plenty of stuff going on, and I was hoping that making a page is going to be something a little bit different. Hello to Pascal and hello to Trish and to Bonnie and Katya, my beautiful design team member and my patron and my supporter on YouTube. Like, she is my best buddy, I guess. Thank you so much, guys. And before we are going to start, please remember about putting thumbs up because we have only 3 so far. So we want to work on the visibility. And if you can, give the people on Facebook or on Instagram shout out. We are starting now. So my plan is to use collection from Abba Studio behind closed doors, and I'm going to do composition which I really like, which is composition in the center with some kind of diagonal collapsing composition. And because we are using photos in this live stream, I'm going to use photo of me and my husband. I have no idea how many years ago, but probably about 10 years ago. But it's one of the lovely ones that I really, really like. So this is going to be composition somewhere around in the middle. Sometimes I get requests to talk about composition in the projects, and I think it's hard to say like in one video about all the possible compositions. So hopefully this is going to help you to learn a little bit more about some ideas how you can use the space. We have 12 by 12 paper. I already cut off the strip, and I also put coat of clear gesso on the top of the paper. So the clear gesso is going to make it more durable and not so absorbing the inks or paints. So that is what I did before, and you have to excuse my dogs because they are absolutely everywhere now. They are trying to find some comfortable spaces. I'm going to take one of the stencils because I would like to add some textures here. I think this is going to match really nicely. And we're going to start in a moment. So, hello, Tiffany. There's 60 people waiting on the other link. I can't really set up. I can't set up the link, and here to go to this one, it doesn't connect from my phone. I just have to do separate one. So maybe next time I just won't do the link. And thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. You helped me so much. I just can't. I don't know how to get into the setup already link. I think it's not really possible, but I'm not YouTube master. You know, I'm just learning. Oh, hi from the other stream. Thank you so much. You are so lovely. Disorganized crafter. That's great that you are giving me the shout. As I was saying before, for all the people who are joining now, I'm going to use the collection from AB Studio, Aga Baraniak. That's behind the closed doors. And I'm using this paper as my base. I'm just going to flip it a little bit. And what is going to be the topic? I picked the photo. This is going to be a photo of me and my husband long time ago. And this is going to be central composition. And I prepared some of the elements, but I picked this quote, "Lucky is a state of mind." Maybe I'm going to use it, and I really want to use this this badge under the stars. So I have some stars ready here as well. And this is all the ideas I've got. So, well, stay with me. Who is ready for the scrapbook page? Who makes that paper? AB Studio, Aga Baraniak. This is AB Studio, and she makes a lot of beautiful layered mixed media style of paper collections. I hope that is going to help. Check AB Studio. Aga is quite popular internationally, so you can buy her in a lot of countries. Originally, she's from Poland, but also she is even in some of the shops in Canada already. Yes, they are some shops which are carrying AB Studio because this is kind of different look. Okay, so Aga is one of my brand ambassadors as well. So AB Studio is my friend company at the moment, and I love the papers, of course. So as I told you, the plan is to do some kind of collapsing composition. I'm not sure if this way or this way, but I will start with some textures first. And because I don't want to really add more color, it's going to be a certain color palette. I have some ideas what I want to do. I'm just going to use neutral texture. So I'm going to use white modeling paste. This is modeling paste, which is not having any special color. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just going to be a bit of the extra texture in the composition, and it's going to be mostly in the center. Remember, all the art mediums are, in fact, very good glues as well. So you can use this paste for your heavy glue for different kinds of embellishments. So look how nicely this works with this paper. And I'm just adding this as extra interest in the background. It's going to be white after drying. So it's going to catch a little bit of the color as well. Maybe a little bit more here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little bit more, and I keep adding, right? Yeah, that should be enough. Now, of course, it will be better if you can dry it, but at the moment we don't have the time. So I'm just going to check how much space I've got. The plan is to put the photo in the middle, and I'm going to start building first layers using some kind of the glue. In fact, let's use the modeling paste. I'm not going to look for the next one. So my friends Karen, who's my brand ambassador, and Alexandra and Katya, they are going to help you as well. Anat should be here as well. I didn't see her for a moment, but also my husband. He can drop some links if you're looking for a certain product. And we are going to start. I already made some scraps of paper. You can see on the other side it's beautiful color. I'm going to build some basic layers of the composition. And my plan is to use the strips of paper and some tape. Very simple one. My photo is not big, and I want to see a lot of that beautiful paper in the background. No, you don't have to dry. No, why? I'm sticking on the top of that anyway, so who cares? I will dry it all together. Look. Yes, hello Anat. Anat is my design team member. Very talented people. I'm very blessed to work with the most talented people. And I am so very happy that I'm able to do what I do. So I would like to use that moment when I'm sticking the paper in not the most interesting way to send my huge thanks to my design team members and my brand ambassadors for supporting me and presenting the products in the most beautiful way. And at the same time, I would love to send my huge thanks to my new group of supporters, to my patrons on Patreon, which are by monthly subscription letting me to work from home instead of traveling and teaching classes in those times. It's not possible. So I really appreciate all the help. And just moments ago, there was a new patron that sent me the information they are joining. So I'm absolutely grateful. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm just going to work a little bit more with the textures here. I'm just checking how much space I've got. Perfect. I'm going to add some tapes as well. This is like beginning of the composition. And I'm going to use just very simple start. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Photonat. It's lovely to get a little tip. You are so sweet. Oh, I guess you like the paper I picked. Thank you so much. Yay, thank you, thank you. You know, you have to forgive the problems with the missing products now. Some of the suppliers are in Europe, some of the suppliers are in United States, and some of the suppliers are in China. And now all the chains of supply are a little bit disrupted or broken. We have to, well, we have to deal with a lot of unusual situations. So if it's hard to find something, I just have to apologize. I know there may be problems with finding gesso. There may be problems with finding some of the gels. It's just a matter of the, you know what, happening. And at the same time, we just have to deal with that. So as you can see, I'm almost like making base now. I'm just sticking, kind of looking randomly layers, right? But they are not so random, like they're like the heart and the center of the composition. They're going to partly disappear, but it is not a problem at all. So this is going to be under my photo. Does it make sense? Well, we have, even today, we have over 100 people. So guys, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. And thank you so much for sharing with your friends. The more, the merrier. I'm absolutely happy to have you all here. Now, on the top of that, we're going to build some more layers to create a more dimensional effect. And in fact, my plan is to use some of the papers under the photo as well to create the visual interest and dimension. So let me find something that is going to work under the photo. I had some ideas and now one of the papers disappeared. Oh well. Where did they put the tags? I lost the tags. Well, I lost the tags. I'm going to use something else. You know, whenever a dull moment. So I'm going to use this old vintage piece of packaging. Oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sarah, you are wonderful. So I can't find tags and Aga has to forgive me. I am going to use this as one of the bases of the under the photo because I can. So there's going to be composition of layers. It's perfect color, in fact, because it's navy blue. So that goes with this paper that I want to use here for composition. Just nobody knows, right? It's going to be perfect, perfect. Just don't tell anyone. What I'm doing is like building layers that are going to sit under the photo. I know it still looks kind of random, but you have to trust me. I really should remember how to make a scrapbook page. it was basically what I was doing for a very long time before I started doing so many of mixed media projects. So do you trust me? Thank you, the Scrap Chick, for joining as my fan on the page. You are absolutely wonderful. I really appreciate all the help. And just today, I released the first perk for my patrons as well. I got some lovely discounts from the online shop for the patrons on Patreon. Unfortunately can't offer that to my patrons on YouTube, but you are going to have some other things as well. So this is going to sit here. What do you think? Is it okay? Cindy, thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, not bad, huh? That is going to see. And you know, it's it's an old stamp from 1970 because that was a booklet, kind of document for people, and it was like the summer vacation was used. Like they had confirmation that they did it already. So yeah, it's strange times in Poland. I would have to talk a lot about how things were organized. Imagine communistic country, and everybody had to wait for their turn to take vacation. Everybody had to wait until they're allowed to buy a car because there were long queues. People were waiting. So they were basically documents for everything. So now I'm going to work a bit with lace. Okay, I found this and it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to add it on that side. You know, if you like this kind of creativity, it's good to let go. Really, it's good to let go and just play. I think sometimes, as we call it, our buttocks are a little bit too stiff. So it's good to loosen up and to just remember these are things which we make for fun, okay? Please do. Because sometimes you're agonizing on picking the right element for the composition, while in fact it doesn't matter that much and nobody is going to appreciate the time you are spending on this. So it's, I think, better just to have fun instead and use different kind of supplies that you think may be fun. I'm trying to find what kind of fun things I can put in my project. I found these and I think they're absolutely lovely. You know, I have so much stuff on my table. It's not a surprise I lost something and I find things by accident at the same time. So, what else have I got? Oh, okay. I found something fun. It's going to be really cool. I would love to have a piece of chipboard. I'm not sure if I have any chipboard on the table, believe it or not. I think I may. If not, I will bring it. Okay. I found the victim. Chipboard. And it's going to be just perfect for this composition as well. This is from Snip Art. So guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. I can see over 100 people. So for today, it's amazing result. You know, it's such a busy day. Everybody is broadcasting, showing projects, a lot of things going on. So it's just wonderful that you decided to be here with us. And I know Tiffany, she always puts so much of work into creating these events for us. So I think it's absolutely wonderful what she does. This chipboard looks really nice, I think. So I'm going to add something to balance that on the other side as well. If you're wondering what I'm doing, look, I'm balancing the elements. If I put something on the top, I also put it on the bottom. I think this is too big. Oh, Lisa, thank you. And my favorite little orange dog. Yay. Or is it a fox? No, it's a dog. I think it's this Shiba Inu, Japanese dog. And they are so cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, these stickers and all these messages you are sending during the chats, they're absolutely wonderful. It's huge boost of energy. Oh, look. Yeah, the plan was good. However, this is not visible, so I have to move it a little bit down. It's good to measure from time to time. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Absolutely love working when I have audience. It's just me. I'm not sure if you have it as well, but if you work with somebody watching, you get that adrenaline kick, and that just helps. This chipboard is Polish, Snip Art, but I think Tiffany shared where you can get it. I know in the United States, chipboards are a bit challenging. I don't know why. For some reason, there are not many companies doing laser cutting. Oh, Pascal, thank you so much for doing the translation. You are explaining everything to your friends, and that's absolutely great. So we can check now. I think it looks really nice. Now I need something on that side. Oh, look what I found. Isn't that beautiful? It's going to be perfect. I don't know why. I was wondering why there are no paper cutting companies there, but I still have no answer. So let's add some more texture here before I will start gluing the paper. So if you look at my project, you will see it's not so different from my journal pages or from my regular canvases. I just do mostly the same things, I guess. So we wanted to say something about the stars, right? So there will be stars. Dimension. I have here this. This is the wire. The wire will be really cool. Thank you. I'm very happy you like it. Thank you so much. And it's absolutely great to have you here. I hope you enjoyed the previous streams. There are always such wonderful things going on, and I'm really sorry that I can't watch all of them, but the problem is there are also other things that I have to do on the day, and that is not always possible to see, but then we can watch the replay, right? Okay, so I'm making this kind of like a ring or wreath. I hope that's the right word. Yeah. Oh, we have 145. Thank you so much. And please remember to like the video. No, too small. It's okay. We're going to use it differently. So, yeah. I'm going to use it under the photo instead. Oh, that is going to be a better choice. So now, let me put some of the embellishments before I'm going to stick the paper. So, because it's going to be about stars, right? So I'm trying to use some of the stars as well. I keep using the modeling paste as my glue, so there's space for the star. I don't want to cover too much of the background because it's beautiful. I really will focus on central composition, if that makes sense. Hello to everybody, for all the new people who just joining. I'm very happy to have you here on my YouTube channel, and so far we are working on the scrapbook page, which is based on AB Studio papers, and I'm using selection of the embellishments, using my art mediums such as clear gesso and modeling paste so far. This one, so I need something like this here. Yay! So what I'm doing, I'm trying to balance the composition from the bottom of the composition on the left and right as well. And you know, in this kind of composition, you can really use unusual elements because they will be painted and they will disappear as well. So I think I'm going to put this metal element. This is from meat form here to make it a little bit more interesting. So that means I have to break that part from this mold. No worries. Yes, happy scrapbooking day to everybody. I hope you're having good time. Something inside here maybe, or this one may go on the top, yeah. Again, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions, try to make them visible by putting some you know, some bigger letters or something that is going to make them easier for me to find. Is that okay? Because the chat goes quite quickly, and even if I want to, I just sometimes cannot see all of the messages. And of course I will try to read them later, but maybe you want the answer now. So as you can see, composition is collapsing a little bit from this corner to this corner. So I need to make that part and that part more heavy, if that makes some sense. Can you see what I'm saying? This kind of composition, right? I didn't think about it because I was chatting with you, so it just happened naturally. Sometimes you have to trust your instinct, and if you do so, compositions just happen. I have some pebbles as well. I have some stars. Where are the stars? Because this is about the stars. I'm going to add some of the metal stars as well. Thank you, Caroline. You are so very nice. Thank you, Anat. I'm happy you like it. Well, it's going to turn into slightly different color palette, of course, if I will have enough time. Of course, I'm panicking inside because it's not really that much time to create a proper page, but I wanted you to see. So so for all the people who just joined a moment ago, we are celebrating International Scrapbooking Day, and today I'm making scrapbook page first time in, I don't know, 3 years, maybe 2 years, maybe, yeah, 3 years. So it's kind of exciting. And I have to stop myself because I can add more and more, but we don't really have that much time. So I need to start thinking about drying it and painting that as well. So guys, bear with me. It's going to happen, I promise. Oh, I found this. I really want to use that as well. And huge thank you to all of my YouTube channel members who are here. I can see you really well. And huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. We officially started a week ago, I think a week ago. And already we have 61 people, yeah, over 60 people, which is amazing. Are making my life absolutely magical because of your support and your activity. I'm able to focus on the work a little bit more. I don't have to panic that much as well. Just to make it put it into perspective a little bit, all my classes are cancelled until end of August. So I will be here. I will be working on the online classes. I will be doing live streams, and this is all possible because of your support. So thank you for all the donations. Thank you for the Patreon subscription. Thank you for joining the YouTube channel. You are making me a little bit safer. You've made me feel a little bit safer, really. So I know it is hard time for everybody, but I absolutely want to thank you for all you did. I think I'm just going to put something to support it. I have very crazy idea. Look what I found. Okay. Oh, this one is even better. Ha! I was missing something. It was not grungy enough. Yeah, that is going to be very cool. Oh, yeah. I know this is not scrapbooking paper, but it's a scrapbook supply. 3D foam squares. Of course, now the paper seems to be a little bit lifted because I'm using a lot of wet mediums, but later I can always stick it on the piece of chipboard, and then I will be able to give it nice drying as well, and the papers, if they're good quality, they're going to go flat. All of the pages that I have framed, they are always having like the picture, like the chipboard on the back, so it works really well. Okay, you know, crazy ideas are the best ideas. Oh, I love that. I just need to make sure it's going to be visible a little bit more. The chipboard is here. So now, before adding gesso and before gluing that all together and adding more of the embellishments, I just need to dry it a little bit. So this is the perfect moment to ask the questions, because I can look at the screen a little bit more. And I have to change the heat gun because the other one died. This is super noisy. Oh, I can see 164 people. Now, guys, for today, this is amazing. I was really worried with so many activities. It will be hard to get a group, and you did it. Thank you so much. Oh, where you can find meat forms in the US. Oh, there are some shops who carry that, I know. Maybe somebody knows the answer. Thank you so much for helping. Thank you so much for giving the tips to your friends, because I am not aware where exactly you can buy the supplies in different countries, and it changes dynamically as well, you know, because shops, they find new supplies, they want to carry them. It's the same with AB Studio papers. Sometimes you just get it without any problem, sometimes it's hard. I think I'm missing a star here. Yeah, I'm definitely missing a star, and this is kind of annoying, so I am sorry. Yeah, sorry. Oh, Oh, thank you, Angela. You are the sweetest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Would you do a video for beginners? I always run out of the ideas halfway through. Well, yes. But I will talk to my patrons and maybe we can think about some kind of formula for beginners as well. Because maybe we should do like a stream where you can ask questions. Yeah, will you be hanging this up? Yeah, it's going to go in a frame if I will find a frame because I think I'm running out of the 12 by 12 frames. Just checking how the things are going. It's getting there. I can't dry it enough. Like I can't dry it properly, but I will a little bit. And now I'm going to find some gesso and I will give a quick run with the gesso on the top of the embellishments. Do you use random paper scrap for your beginning step or you did pre-cut them before you started? I have tons of the leftover papers and I never throw them away because I believe throwing away this is a sin. So I have like baskets with the stuff where I can always get in and take the scraps. If I'm teaching a class, and there are some classes where I'm making compositions which look very random. I tell the students to cut the papers without thinking too much into strips and rectangles that are almost like imitation of leftovers. And then we do the composition with that. So I hope that's answering your question a little bit. Because my in reality at home, I don't pre-cut that much because I mostly have stuff already. But sometimes if I'm really using certain paper and I never had this one before in this color and it's not in the pile, I will pre-cut some of the strips and rectangles, but I don't measure when I cut, I just use random pieces. So look what I'm doing, I'm just adding one coat of gesso because I'm going to use the sprays as well. And I'm trying to make it like a delicate cloud around, so I'm taking that with the brush to the outside as well. Does it make sense? Okay, I'm glad I answered. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. We still have very high count of the people watching on this busy day, so I'm absolutely grateful for that. Thank you. You know, you have to forgive me if something is going to move. It's just because our time is limited and I don't want to go over because it's not polite. And I absolutely love all the people who are taking part in the YouTube live stream hop today. So I don't want to be the bad guy. Can you see what I've done? Yeah. It's just like a little bit of drying now. So it's like a cloud of white, especially removing the colors on the darkest metals. Oh, you keep getting the buffering. I'm so sorry. Sometimes it's just internet connection. Oh, Alexandra, thank you so much for posting the Patreon link. It's also going to be in the description of the video as well. Oh, how's the hedgehog? I'm going to post about the hedgehog as well. But the main job of the hedgehog now is to sleep and eat. And every day we give the medicine. And today the hedgehog was very good patient. It let me look at the belly and spray it with the disinfection product. So far we are hoping everything is fine. Yeah, well, I don't have a Haji, as you call it, it's cute. We found injured wild hedgehog in front of our house, and we had to help. So we are now nursing a hedgehog. We are deliberating on the name for the hedgie, and it's really lovely little creature. It had a lot of fleas though. We had to take a bit of help here, and we had to remove the fleas. I'm going to use a piece of cardboard to lift the composition under the photo because there's an empty spot, right? Okay, my heart is so soft. If I see injured animal, I just can't leave it. Like we are softies. So now we have cage with the hedgehog at home. We do it, there is a lot of rescues, and you know, they are the naturally very curious animals, very active, and they go in different places and then they get into trouble. We don't really have too many of them here in Ireland, so and in Poland they are under 100% of protection, so in my mind they are precious. So I couldn't imagine leaving poor hedgehog. It was, you know, dragging the back leg behind, and it was really poor condition. Hi everybody, Vasily, it's good to see you. So you can see the plan now. I'm going to add the colors. Colors may be done with sprays, for example, Lindy's. And then I forgot to say, yes, I have a lot of Lindy's, but I'm not really really so great about using them. And at the same time, I have sprays which are mixed of my liquid acrylics in the water. Yeah, I have them, Nuneka. Can you believe I have Lindy's? And yeah, they have some random colors. So I'm going to spray it because it's going to be all about under the stars. So I want to do some darker blue color. So I'm going to start with the very dark. Yeah. And add some blue into it. Remember, this is also gessoed with clear gesso, so I don't have to worry that much. Now I can add some water, so it's going to flow in a nice way. And now, of course, we can do a bit of the matching color, so I'm looking for the brown. Yeah, that seems to be kind of not too brown, but almost. This is more brown. Oh yeah, that's better. So this is the brown, which is matching color of my background. Yeah, we made huge progress very quickly, and I absolutely love it. So now let's add a little bit more of this color. And I can again read some of the comments, if there are any. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy you like the colors. I was really looking for the, you know, a little bit of that blue that is going to match the concept of the under the stars. I sprayed my face as well by accident. It's okay. I'll just remove it with the baby wipe. Oh, we are saved. Almost there. Lindy's are nice quality sprays. I have them for years, which is, yeah. because the first brand I had, they were glimmer mists, because I was on the design team, and I was using them. And in fact, Lindy's are similar product to glimmer mist, but they have more of the variations of different saturation. How do you make your mica powders permanent? It means you have to put them into something permanent to get the result, which means, for example, you have to put them into gel medium, or you have to put them into something that is going to seal them. For example, if you just sprinkle them and you add water, you can spray the neutral varnish on the top, or even hairspray. Even hairspray will help. Okay, so let's see what we've got. This is going to be the photo here, right? Now we need to create some more of the interest around the photo. Under the stars, yes, I know. So let me stick that in here. What we can do, we can add this wire. I think I can add something lighter in colors as well. Oh, that is going to be beautiful. Ta-da. And you can see why I'm using modeling paste for gluing. Nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to see it because it is going to be painted with gesso anyway. So I don't see any problem. Maybe I should use some flowers. Do you think I have some flowers in this house? I should. Oh, matching colors perfectly. Haha, that's certainly a great plan. Something here, you think? Yeah. You should see how my desk looks like during this process. You would just probably die laughing. It's like one huge disaster, like the bomb was dropped in the middle. And I still have to pretend everything is under control. Yep, support for the photo. I know some of you wondered today how it's going to look, my layout, because you remember my layout projects from years ago. And I would love to know your opinion because I know you were here. I hope I am not disappointing at the moment with what I'm doing. Where is the photo? Can you see the photo? Oh yeah, here's the photo. Yeah. So now, yeah, you know, you should have some flowers in the scrapbook page. So I'm going to add some. I have still 12 minutes, plenty of time. Come on, out, a little bit. Ah, oh, look what I did with my finger. Thank you, Vasily. I'm happy you enjoy. Yeah, we need something on that side as well. And we need this flare saying under the stars to go somewhere here, but I need something bigger. Something bigger, quickly. Oh, I found another flower. What a perfect moment of my life. Oh, you are so kind. Thank you so much, Katya. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Like, you are so supportive. If I could ask for some cheerleaders in my life, you are like the perfect cheerleaders. We need to go deeper so we can see all the layers. Yeah, stay there. Don't go. Stay there. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Not too bad, I guess. It's okay. I'm going to use some of the 3D foams. To put the badge in the right position. Perfect. Now, finishing touches. Finishing touches. I need a flower here. I found one. Perfect, perfect. Now we need to do something with the elements which are a little bit missing in the background. So because it's about the stars, we can do two things. Quickly, we can do some waxing. Oh, thank you. Gabi, that's amazing. Thank you. And thank you for the comments. They're too long to read. Oh, Caroline. Thank you. I know you were wondering how it's going to be. Now I have to carefully, when it's still wet, highlight some of the details. So we can see them more. Where else? Here. This poor keyboard lost almost the whole effect. And we can use white wax as well. To add a bit more of the finish on the lace. Two or three times, I guess. But it will be wonderful. Oh, that's the wrong lid. Now, I have something special for the finishing touches. They are some super cute, small leaves, which I lost already. Ah, here they are. Don't ask me what brand it is, because I don't know, but they are super cute. So we can add them to the composition. Of course, I should glue them better, but time is precious, so please imagine I'm gluing them. Yeah, I have to glue them because they are not staying. And we should finish with some splatters and glitter. Come on, cooperate. Okay, 5 minutes, I should be fine. Yes, splatters. There will be splatters. You heard it right. I have no idea where these leaves are from. I got them in Australia 6 years ago. I told you I'm a hoarder, so there's some serious issues here. Oh, my fingers are so dirty. I just made the leaf dirty as well. I'm maybe going to add a little bit more. So first of all, I have to clean the face because it's getting blue. Third, I'm taking impasto paint for the splatters. And just in case if you're wondering who is next, because the time is coming, it's going to be Nuneka. So please make sure you're going to show at Nuneka's live stream as well, because she's going to make some beautiful stuff. And I lost connection with myself for a moment. I don't have anything to use as a palette. I do. Of course, we add water. It's going to be the splatters. You can do them in more than one color, of course. It just depends on how many do you like. Like first of all, I need to add white. I can always add blue after that. Oh, I'm happy that you are here, even if you are joining late. So let's hope this is liquid enough. I'm using small brush and white impasto paint. Mixed with water, of course. Because we're adding the galaxy effect. And finally, using the same brush, tiny bit of gloss gel and some glitter just in the selected places to make it more shiny, because it's all about under the stars, right? So there should be some stars happening as well. So mostly where the project seemed to be a bit flat, I'm going to add the glitter and some color here as well. Yeah. Baby wipe. Water. Glitter. Okay, found some glitter. Done. Now I have to dry it. And then, but hopefully you can see everything. This is layout in 1 hour. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. And it's just, yeah, I hope that was something that what is the glitter? No idea. I just found it in my stash. It may be anything. It's just like 2 or 3 sizes of glitter in one pack. I'm sorry, I can't tell. And I'm very, very happy you are here. And I hope you are going to enjoy watching all of the videos. This is going to be the time to go to Nuneka, who is waiting for you, I'm sure. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching. And if you'd like to see more of the streams like that or videos like that, let me know. And just to remind you, this is all possible thanks to the people who are supporting me, to my teams, to my patrons on Patreon, to my subscribers on YouTube, and members of the channel, because this way I'm able to stay home and craft and make art. So thank you so much for all the supporters. You make it possible. Thanks to you, I can create for everybody. And of course, there are some exclusive things coming as well. So the information for my patrons, I don't want to post every day because you're going to hate me. But there is a video ready waiting for you in the next 2-3 days. I'm going to release the short but cute video, especially for my patrons on Patreon and my higher tiers on YouTube channel. So thank you so much. And I hope you had a great time. This is very, very quickly done scrapbook page in my style. I'm not sure if you would like to see more of these. I know scrapbook pages are now kind of on the maybe, well, on the decrease. They still are they're still popular in some places, but mine are very, very dimensional, so there's no way I can put them in the book. I always put them on the wall, and if you would like to see how it looks like, there was a video on about my studio, and some of my favorite layouts are in my studio on the wall, all framed. So this is what I do. Please visit Nuneka. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks to my beautiful members, to Alexandra, to Anat, to Katia, and to my ambassadors. There was Vasilis, there was Karen, sorry, Tiffany. Tiffany, she was here as well, my beautiful design team member. So thank you so much for all the support. And if you have any questions, please come back and leave a comment so I can answer for you. Is that okay? Thank you so much, and I hope you are going to enjoy this video. You can always watch replay. If you came late, please come and watch the replay as well. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you.